Welcome to YouTube. I make videos.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, Bowser64, and welcome to another video. Glad you could join me. As you know, recently I said I wasn't going to make any more videos, but thanks to you guys' comments, I've really been kind of re-inspired to keep going, and I really appreciate you guys. I couldn't have made it this far without you. I have 1,067 subscribers right now, and that is super exciting. I got inspired by a guy called Dustin Pack on YouTube. He made a mansion for his Pillbugs that he found in his backyard. He created kind of like a little habitat for him and stuff, and he's keeping them as pets. So I was like, hey, why couldn't I do the same thing? And you're probably wondering, what's inspiring this video, Bowser? This is like totally off the wall. Well, basically last night I got out of the shower and I saw a Pillbug stuck on his back on my bathroom floor. So he had like flipped over on his back and he couldn't crawl away. So basically I was just like, hey, let me look up some information on these. So I started doing that, and it turns out these guys live up to 2 years. That's right, 2 years. And a lot of people don't know this, but pillbugs are actually are crustaceans. They're more closely related to, say, the shrimp or the lobster than they are insects. I've always grown up thinking they were insects, but they're not. They're actually called woodlice, roly-polies, and pillbugs. They thrive in wet, moist environments like this. They usually eat dead vegetation, dead foliage, things like that, like decaying leaves, plant matter. These are wonderful creatures, and it's amazing. I mean, if something this small lives up to 2 years, I mean, just imagine what that says about God's creation. So much intelligent design, and it's just amazing how something this small could survive that long, especially out in the wild. The way you can distinguish a pillbug from other insects that look similar is a pillbug, when threatened, will actually roll itself into a ball completely, whereas the other ones will not be able to do that. But pillbugs can actually completely encase themselves in their shell like they kind of look like a BB, and they roll around like one too. And that's their defense mechanism if they feel threatened. So basically what I did to make this is I got a jelly bean container. You can see right there, gourmet jelly beans made with real fruit juice, 41 flavors, 64 ounces, 4 pounds. I just took the lid, I got a drill bit and a hand drill and drilled 5 holes here. So you can see just kind of clean holes there, just so they can breathe basically. So I want to be able to keep this closed and not have them crawl away, but have them still able to breathe. So I put those holes in there. And then I got some twigs outside, some wet leaves. I dug up some soil and just kind of filled up halfway or so. I added some water, like tap water, got my hands wet, and just dripped a few drops in there. See that condensation? And I got a little bit of some green grass in there and foliage in there as well, so that they would have enough to eat. Hopefully this will decay, and then it will reach, you know, the point where they want to go down and eat that as well. But I've never really observed these guys. I had dogs and cats, but I haven't had like, you know, like actual pillbugs and stuff. Look at him, he's crawling around on the top there, looking around for stuff. That's pretty cool. Now these guys are actually nocturnal, so they like dark, and I'm like blinding them right now with this flash on my camera. So I'm gonna try to like make this video short and give these guys, cut them some slack here. So I got about 5 pillbugs in there. Just kind of went and overturned some rocks out in the pasture and gathered them from their natural, you know, wild habitat, and just kind of rolled them into my container here, real gentle and everything. Added these leaves, these twigs, and stuck it down in the soil so they'd have something to climb on, and I would have something to observe them on as well, which it seems like they really like that, which is nice, because then I can see what they're doing without having to really strain my eyes to see down in the soil. The main thing I've seen be a problem with keeping pet pillbugs, I've heard, is mold growing in your habitat. So it's a fine balance between having enough water in the container and having too much water, in which case you will start mold and mildew growing, which apparently is something these guys don't like. Alright guys, this is Bowser64. I ain't showing my face in this video, and I will see you later. Alright guys, have a great day.